Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So North Carolina's offense will get the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. To the ground to try to move the chains. Quick spin on the run. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Dropping back, it's high. Snagged out of the air. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to pass. It's high. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And the Panthers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Looking for the goal line. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 17 over Nevada. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's high. Gets it out quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Clements. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Clements. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield. It's high. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
On the run, it's Orlando. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Reads it, fires complete. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Orlando. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he's going to try to return this one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Dallas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside inside their own 20. Rushes on him. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Back to throw, it's high. Got his man. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johns. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Looking to throw, it's high. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Firing to the right, complete. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Grab the short pass to put the 6th on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gives it on the option. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He finds a soft spot in the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They're going to run it. Running into the open space. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. This time it's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Wants to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Panthers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to throw. It's high. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Off-play action on first down. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The run to the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. A designed run for the quarterback. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. On the run, it's Orlando. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's high. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
He wants to throw it again. Caught. Touchdown, North Carolina! A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's John. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Off the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Clements. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Now from inside the red zone. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on first down from the 40. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. To the air. It's high. Got it set up on the outside. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, UNC! The offense cashing it in on that drive. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Dallas. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's all. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. It's complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great